Look at the daily grind. This is what it's about. You're going to say to yourself, who would want to work in weather like this? Well, the fact is, lollipop ladies work in the wet. I know that they don't get this dirty, or maybe they do. Look, I want to show you something. I've touched on this subject several times in the past. I'm going to touch upon it now. The whole garden here is going to have an artificial grass finish. Okay, we're going to be adding artificial grass in this area. Now, with artificial grass, you can put a sub base in, you can whack it, compact it, and then top dress it with a fine stone. And as long as you've got plug holes, drainage, that water will get away. But this is what the homeowner is left with, okay? The ground over here, where we've dug off now, you can see how much we're digging out. You can actually see the depth of the soil that we're actually digging out. Well, not soil. In this case, you'll see a little bit of dark stuff, but this is clay. This is clay, but it's not just clay. It is, without doubt, sifted soil. But it's not sifted soil, it's sifted clay. Why would you even do that? And it's just not good at all. No water is going to penetrate through that. It just won't happen, okay? And the other thing, of course, they've had an attempt to put some land drainage pipes in here, but you can see the state of that one is kicking out at a 30-degree angle. There's one going across here, and they don't really go anywhere at all. That's not going to collect nothing. It's got soil all the way above it. They've had an attempt to put a membrane around it to stop it silting up, but that should have a huge amount of stone, more than what's on there now. That's not enough, that's not sufficient. And the people that I hold responsible for this is not necessarily the ground workers, because they're just getting away with it. They're just going to do it, and they're on pricing, okay? It is without doubt the NHBC, the National House Building Council, which is a body that regulates quality of work and works with the developers, okay? And you're going to say to yourself, well, who funds them? Well, I'll tell you who funds them: the homeowner through the developer, and the developer funds them. And they are not meeting their own set standards or criteria. Certainly in this area in Bridgend, I know there was a red rose situation, I think it was known as a Bellway situation, on the news a couple of years ago, and they had a flooded garden, and it's not good at all. So, if you're going to be buying a new home, if you are a consumer, you need to check this out. You need to make sure that your developer is doing what the standards are set out by the NHBC. So important. If you're a ground worker, have a little bit more of a conscience. Rip through the substrate, get it turned over, and allow some porosity value in the substrate before you put the soil on. When the soil goes on, it's not necessarily your fault, but they should be put on good soil. If you are a consumer across the country and you need any advice on this, just give me a ring in the office on 01633 896 007, or go to the website, www.greentoplandscapes.co.uk. You'll see the email on there, info@greentoplandscapes.co.uk. That's it for now. See you later.